to you. Every truth we face it clear.
So, welcome to the Growth Unscripted podcast, where we bring on entrepreneurs, not only talk about their story and what they do, but we dive deep, okay? We dive deep. Today, I'm actually here with a phenomenal person today. This person is somebody who is very dear to me. He's a brother, and many of y'all don't know who he is, but y'all seen his work. I'm talking about, welcome, Pooch Studios to the what?
To the world.
To the world.
Thank you for having me, my brother.
Thank you. I'm glad for you even be here, bro. Appreciate Absolutely. You. So, just want to dive into this real quick, right? For those who don't know you, can you actually tell them who you are and what you do?
I would say I'm nobody, but I can't really tell people that, right?
You can't tell nobody that.
I'm a photographer, videographer, but I would say that I'm a videographer. I'm a dad. I'm a business owner.
Okay.
Yeah, like not a lot. I don't like talking about myself.
Why you like talking about yourself? Like this?
Not like that. Like I guess like the you know the accolades. Like for me to sit here, I think it would be like kind of like I don't know.
Don't worry, it's gonna unfold during this conversation.
Of course,
it's gonna unfold during this conversation. Okay. All right. So your dad, your videographer, your photographer. So real quick. What got you into even want to do photography and videography in the first place? Like what,
Dancing.
Like how did I even, like, you got inspired to even do that?
Dancing. Yeah. So I used to dance. I still somewhat dance. So I was dancing and it was like, they wasn't taking my video, my photos, how I see it. So I'm like, let me pick up a camera. And I started picking up a camera. I started recording my niece and nephew instead of dancing, because they was the only person that was close to me. And then I took a photo and I'm like, what the f, this is really nice. Showed my brother, he loved it. Showed my girl, she loved it. Everybody loved it. And then like I ended up buying the camera, literally. And then everything since then changed.
So you was dancing.
I was dancing.
But you had but you felt like this actually could have been shot a little bit different.
Just a little bit more better.
Just a little bit better. But then when you started like, know what? Let me take hold of that. And then when you started taking pictures and taking pictures of it, doing videos, like I could work with this.
You know.
Okay. And then that kind of carried you on.
It flowed. And I was doing construction at that point, so I was like running job sites.
Okay, so you were doing construction. So how did you even get into that? Like
construction or?
Yeah, construction. Was it just like you kind of like, I guess you were doing like Google research or whatever? Like how did that work?
I didn't have an option. I didn't have a choice. I had to do construction. My dad is a supervisor of a company. So if you have boys, like I would see it, like you want them to learn the skill that you have or know.
Right.
So since I was like 12, 13, I know how to use my hands. Like I can go paint a house, I can take a window out, I can screw stuff by like a young age. So when I got older, like my only option was doing construction. Like, oh, my dad does it, I'm gonna do what my dad does. He already taught me the skills and stuff that I need to know to start it. So when I started it, I wanted to be like my dad.
So you wanted to follow his footsteps?
Yeah.
Okay. And then while you was on that path, so clearly it changed. So while you was doing construction, like how did you even navigate? Like what made you like kind of like veering off that path into like, trying to get on your own?
So when I started construction, you see, my dad wasn't here. My dad was in North Carolina when I graduated high school. So he was in North Carolina doing bigger projects, and I was in like Washington D.C. area. Mm-hmm. So I was talking to the guy yesterday. That's the crazy thing about it too. I was letting him know that I spoke about him, but like I asked the owner of the company, because my dad was right under the owner. Yo, I want to work for your company. Yo, your dad is not here. I'm fine. Like I'll just work amongst like my brother and my friend and this guy. So it was like a Spanish guy named Al. he was like, I'll take him. Like, I'll teach him. So he kind of took me on under his wing. Like, crazy. Started off $12, $11 an hour. Like, talking about the bare minimum. Within 6 months, I went from 12 to like $16, $17. But he's teaching me the information, and I'm learning the information. Fast forward a year or two, and I'm making more money than my brother. My brother graduated high school 2 years prior to me, so he's been making money. So it took me 1 year to pass my brother. The friend that I was with, like, made like $18 an hour. 3 years later, I'm running buildings. Like, I'm running like this level 3-story. Like, I'm talking about, we had like 32-story buildings. So I'm running this level, and then fast forward, I got to where my dad was. And in my brain, when I got to where my dad was in my brain, I already picked up a camera, and somebody paid me like $100 or $70 for like photos, and it was like, what the fuck, you can make money off this shit? Bam. So I got to where my dad was at, made more money than my dad was made, and my dad was working at my site. And not to talk about it, but it was my mindset. Like, I wanted to be,
you want to do more. Like,
so I got to the level where I thought my dad was at, picked up a camera, got paid. When I got paid, everything changed. When I got paid off my camera, everything changed. I literally saved up like $10,000, invest all of that into like my cameras, what I thought I needed, and quit my job. Quit construction, like, walked away from it.
How did your dad feel about that though when you did that?
He said, I wouldn't say that he said I was an idiot, but he was like, what are you doing? Like, you're making money here and you're leaving to go not make money. I was making like I tell people, I was making $50,000 to $2,000 every week. As a like I said, I started working at 18, construction, and I stopped construction when I was like 25, 24. So within that 4 years, I was making, like, as a kid, I was making money.
Okay. I mean, I get where you're coming from doing it, because I mean, to be honest, I mean, there is parents, of course, that does want their kids to kind of like follow in their footsteps at times, but I feel like though that we need to actually we do need to take the time to actually carve our own path, right? Because it's the path of, I ain't gonna say less resistance, but it's the path of like, you know, like, cool, I get that my mom or my dad did this, right? Awesome, right? But I will at least say that compared to the other kids, at least you took the time to still go down this path, right? It's not like you said, nah, I'm not doing that. I mean, you gave it a chance. Some kids don't give it a chance, right? So for you to be able to, you know, go through that and then being able to like realize, like, you know what, this is cool and all, but I know that I want something more. I know that, and then like you said, when that person has paid you like $70 or $100 just to shoot like some video and photos, like, what?
I was like, what the?
Like, I didn't know that was a possible thing, right? So for you to be introduced to that, right? That's a scent to you. It's just like for me, when I started getting into entrepreneurship, right? I was how I got into it. I was in high school. And when I was in high school, I ended up it was like an ad or whatever I saw on Facebook, right? And it was like selling like roadside assistance. Like roadside assistance.
Like what?
Yeah, you get your car picked up, you have a flat or whatever. Like it was stuff like that. So like I got into it then, right? Cause it said like, you know, like for every person that signs up, you get like $80 or something like that. So I was like,
why not?
Yeah. So I started getting into that. Then I got to selling and figure out like, you know, different selling strategies or whatever. And they didn't really have like, compared to how things are now, they didn't have, of course, like a structured, like, you know, type of business, you know, strategy or whatever, really. It was just kind of like, you know,
winging it.
Yeah, winging it. Like they just post ads in group rooms or whatever, and they post like, you know, their link to it, and that's it, right? So like I started getting into Rich Dad Poor Dad, because I was told that was a good book.
That is a really good book.
Right, it is. Very good book. And also Think and Grow Rich. And when I started getting into that, I was at the same time I was working at Food Lion. So when I started realizing, started learning, like, you know, the different stuff, like, wait a minute, you telling me there's people who are employees, they're self-employed, then you have people who are owners and investors, what is this? So then I started getting into it more and started realizing, like, you know, school systems were pretty much designated for us just to be workers, right? And when they broke it down even more, you know, you have the lunch, you have the bell for you to go to, like, you know, for this time for class, bell when it's break time, you know, you have like your little recess or whatever, and then you go right back to working again.
Structured.
Yeah, it's very structured. So when I started thinking about that, I was like, that's what I'm doing right now in school. And then once I talk about jobs, how, you know, how people be working a 9 to 5, and they, for the most of them, they stay there forever. And, you know, it just made, at least that then compared to now, of course I think deeper on it now, but back then when I first heard that, like, so 9 to 5s technically are bad. So that was, at least I was thinking in my mind. So when I was during that time, when my boss used to tell me, like, you know, I need to go stock the shelves or whatever, I'll just have, like, you know, this like a attitude, like, why didn't you listen to you? Cause you don't want to grow anywhere further than what you already is here. Like, I want to go do, you know, I want to travel. I want to go see the world. I want to go, you know, to Florida, Atlanta, all these types of places. And, like, you know, I was young and naive. So, like, I wasn't really thinking on part of what I am now. So, like, that kind of at least put me on board to, like, you know, getting into, like, you know, entrepreneurship, and then start diving into, like, the different things, how to make money and all that. But I realized, though, as well, that when I was in, when I was playing football, I realized my coach had favoritism. So I wanted, at least back then, I wanted to, you know, get at least opportunity to at least get a scholarship for playing football or something. But when that didn't work out, I was trying to figure what the hell I was supposed to do. But
ooh, I know what you're talking about. I know that time.
Yeah, and so, like, for college wasn't really something I really was into. My grandma and everybody wanted me to go to college, but then it was like, one, they're not going to pay for it, and also as well, my financial aid, I forgot what happened. It was something with the financial aid I had an issue with or whatever, but I just couldn't go to college. So that kind of led me on my own path. So, like, being able to figure out and sit down and just realize, like, you know, I gotta change my life, right? I want something more. Like, a lot of us don't really tend to think about that until, like, way later in life.
And then it's not even way later in life. You're telling yourself, like, oh my gosh, I'm so late to start this, when you're not late.
You're never really late.
Yeah.
Even if you're 40, 50.
You just gotta start.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you just got to start. You just got to get into it. So it does take time. So fast forward. So tell me, before we fast forward, let's actually dive back real quick. So in terms of, like, your family structure, how was it like growing up?
So I grew up I was raised in my country. I was born in Jamaica. So
What part?
That's crazy. I can't say it in English.
Like, you can't pronounce the name, or you just can't say the name?
It just sounds so stupid, me saying it in English, because I'm so used to saying it in, like, in American terms as St. Thomas. But when I say St. Thomas, they're thinking of the island called St. Thomas, right?
Right.
You heard. It's not that in how I say it in my culture, St. Thomas.
St. Thomas.
No. But don't try to sit here and try to do it. St. Thomas, completely different. Like, they will understand and hear the difference between St. Thomas and St. Thomas. They're spelled the same,
but it's pronounced differently.
It's pronounced different, like the Thomas, St. Thomas. I'm just saying St. Thomas instead of St. Thomas.
Okay. So okay, you're born there.
I was born there, raised there. Again, I just knew my dad coming in, like, Christmas time and leaving, so I knew that I have a father, and we call this thing called foreign. Like, where I'm at right now in America, it's called foreign. I don't know why. Please don't ask me. Ask the people back home.
Got you.
Foreign. So, dad, I think it was like my upbringing wasn't like a typical Jamaica, average Jamaica, but I lived in Jamaica I lived in Jamaica in area. So
Okay.
my upbringing was a little bit better because I had my dad was living in America, so he was supporting like me and my brother and my family. I had two brothers. 1, 2, 3. I'm the youngest one. My oldest one name is Kemara Maisi. He's an artist. Then my other older brother, which is Mick. I'm Mick. He rides a motorcycle. He's the one that I'm really close with him. But me and him came to America together, and then my other older brother stayed in Jamaica because that was my dad's kid. When I got here, then I found out I had sisters. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, sisters.
I had sisters.
From your dad. From your dad's side. Okay.
From my dad. So when my dad left and was in America, like when I came to America when I was 6 or 7, I found that I had like siblings, like other siblings, and I always had brothers. I didn't know I had like sisters. So came here, had sisters again. So the same thing. Like grew up in wouldn't say it was a bad area. I just grew up in a very good neighborhood, good school. I think my dad just wanted the best for us from where we was coming from, and then based on the lifestyle that he came up here and kind of been with his wife or my stepmom. I think he just wanted better for us. So my upbringing was a little bit. The view of it looks good, but I feel like I was the most trouble maker because of my mouth. Like I would just say like whatever comes, I'm saying it. So I would always get in trouble.
So you used to back talk a lot with your dad?
Would never back talk to my dad because I was afraid of my dad because he would whoop my ass. So
Okay.
It wasn't a back talk, but it was like, Nicholas, go pick that up. So it's like one of them, and he's like, or it wasn't a back. It was like I was a troublemaker. Let me just say that.
Okay.
Had a lot of energy as a kid. Think of a kid that have a lot of energy, don't know how to contain himself, came from a different country to America. Wow, everything is just bigger. There's no trees. It's just, oh, there's squirrels. Oh shit. I was just curious. Like I was just curious. Oh, what? I'm black. Oh, cool. So there's racism here. What is that? You don't like me. Why you don't like me? Because oh no, it's not. No, my mom don't like black people. So it was just confusing for me, like my upbringing, like confusing, curious, good, happy, fun. It was just like it was like a fucking macaroni bowl. You just spin the shit around.
Spin around and then just get something else a little different.
Yeah, it was just crazy, bro. It was just crazy. My upbringing was really, it was different from, if you talk to a Jamaican, if you ever talk to a Jamaican, you will hear their upbringing completely different from my upbringing. Like some people in my country when that age, like at 6, didn't have games, didn't have video games, didn't have clothes, didn't have shoes, didn't have bicycles, didn't have scooters, didn't have like the little Game Boys, like those stuff on the back, the PS, like
PSPs.
None of those. I had those because of my father. So I was looked at as the kid like, yo, bro, like, yo, you gotta fuck with Pooch, bro, because he's got everything. So it was like one of them shit. Left, came back, like left and went on a plane, came back. Oh my gosh, Your Highness. Like it was one of them. Like, yo, bro, like it was different. Like what the? I'm still the same person. But because I went on a plane to go somewhere else and come back, it's like, oh, you went somewhere, you went to heaven and came back. So I don't know. It's crazy.
Can you go in that a little bit more? So like when you said, so like you went back to Jamaica and came back again to the States, or vice versa?
Left my country.
Okay.
Nobody know I'm going nowhere. Nobody knows nothing but my mother. I didn't even know where I was going.
Okay.
I didn't know nothing until the day of, like packing up 4 o'clock in the morning.
What did it told you to pack your stuff?
My mom, not they. My mom, yo, pack up. My brother was older, so he was more aware.
Right.
So he didn't talk. Like he was
just kind of
like, you go sit down. Okay. Like he don't talk. He just go do it. You tell me go sit. I'm asking why. It's too high. Like I'm curious. He's like, okay. So me and him came. Like I said, when I leave my country, went up here. I came with like the Christmas time. Went back down with I'm talking about gifts, a bunch of gifts, because it was Christmas time. So it was like, what the fuck? Santa Claus is real. Telling everybody in my country, yo, Santa Claus is real. Look at all this shit. You're fucking stupid. Santa Claus is not real. You're an idiot. Your parents still like, no. I was up late. There was no present on the tree. I woke up in the morning and it was present. Santa Claus is real. What you guys are telling me? So that was my belief. Until the second Christmas, like when I came back up and like in the summertime, because I left and came back up, it was like I'm sleeping and I'm hearing moving, and I'm like,
I hear something going on.
You guys. So like I knew, because we had like an attic, so you know you have to pull the attic. They used to hide the stuff there, so they pulled the attic down, so you know, like little stuff. But of course, you're a kid. You think your kid is sleeping? No, nigga, I'm up. I couldn't move, because if you move, it's like, go back to bed. Like one of those is like I had to listen with my ears to see what's going on. Shh, I'm hearing. Oh, cool. All right, bet. So since then,
so you just heard they were moving the presents, putting it down there.
Over. Like I made 2 and 2. Like. I hear the sounds. I'm hearing the raps, so you can hear everything. So I'm just, I couldn't move though, but it was like, oh, okay, cool. See what's going on.
You see, when I was with my dad, I used to live with my dad. He, like I thought too. Of course, you know, same thing. That Santa Claus was real and stuff. Here's the thing though, how his house is set up. Let's say if this was the bottom floor, he had one of those old school vents that's like you could see through to the other floor, right? And so it was funny enough. It was like almost right there above where the tree is.
I did.
And also, I was trying to figure out, like, so if he's the one doing it, where's the presents? Because I could never really find the presents. But then I like realized, oh wait, he has a shed outside, like a garage outside, right? And I was like, he went to go walk to the store or whatever. It's right around the corner of like 7-Eleven. So I took that time to go out there,
curious,
and just look. And then when I opened it, I saw the gifts. I was like, so he's really the one doing it. But it's like, you know what? I just want to still see how this is gonna play out. So I went to sleep. I woke up though, because now his floors, when you move around, it creaks. So like I have to be like flat as hell and like spider crawl to the vent.
Come on now.
To look down, and I see he's putting the gifts under there. And I was like, oh,
got you. So it was
red-handed.
It was you.
Yes.
Okay.
I was like, okay, and you told me that Santa Claus not gonna bring the gifts if I'm not asleep. No, you not gonna put the gifts under the tree unless I'm asleep.
All right, figure them out fast.
Real quick. All right, so fast forward. How was your experience in high school?
It was amazing. Like all of my years in high school, elementary, middle school, and high school was amazing because I was different. Every class, I am the only Jamaican. I'm not black, I am the only Jamaican in there. If I come up to you, you're gonna know I am not American. Based on how I used to speak. Over time, like my English got better because I'm around people all the time, so I pick up, but amazing. High school.
So how was that then? Can you give like, so how was it then, like during that time when you was like learning how to be a little more fluent with it? Like, so what, I guess people just found it they found it interesting.
They find it interesting. People find it interesting. Teachers find it interesting. Females loved it. Oh, he talks different. I'm aware of that. Oh. Okay, cool. Freshman year, I think, freshman year in high school, varsity football, track. If I was on the first or second fastest person in my school as a freshman. I'm Jamaican. Everybody's talking about, oh, he's fast. Yo, Nick, he's fast. That was like, that's why I say it was just fun. Sophomore year, same thing. I just got better and better. Every year I just got better and better.
Okay. And then now, so during this time though, you have already been doing like some videography and stuff like that? Not even.
I never thought about it. That point in high school, I knew I wasn't going to college. I knew I was not going to college. I got my first tattooed on my chest, mom was upset with my stepmom. Then my second tattoo was fame. I wanted to be famous. I wanted to have fame. So I knew that was not my direction. So I always wanted to be in front of the camera.
But never.
No matter what it was, even though I did construction, I always wanted to be in front of the camera. I always wanted to be like Hollywood movies, like I never picked up a camera, so it wasn't like, oh, I wanted to be a video. No, I wanted to be the person that everybody looked. That was my thing.
Okay. So what was your passion, right? I know you have a huge passion for videography and stuff. So, like, what is it that you want to do with it? Like, what is, like, on that next level? What is it that you want to do to achieve that?
I want to start shooting documentary. I am shooting documentary, so I started it. But my thing is, if I want to leave from shooting documentary to shooting like short film, like movies.
Short film and movies.
Yeah.
Okay. And currently, right now, especially with some of your work, you shot models.
A lot of high fashion, a lot of models. So I started off shooting that.
How can you take us down the road of when, like, your very first time doing it, like your first time ever shooting it, like what was going through your mind and all that stuff, doing like your very first time trying to do that?
So my first time when I started taking photos, I haven't even touched videos. It was just photos.
Okay.
And everybody, all the young niggas took the same photos. It was like, you stand up, you take the photos. That was it. That's all I seen. Studio, cool. How can that be different? How can, again, the same thing. I need people to know who I am. So how can I be different? So I bought a lens that was wide, used it, didn't like it. 6 months later, met a guy named Jordan and my brother from New York. Took a photo of them. And I'm like, oh, I like this. But it wasn't up. I had to lay on the ground, stomach on the ground, lenses up in the air to give like the long and wide like angle. So that was my thing. And then once it clicked in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, it's over. Started doing it. Man, that went from Maryland. I'm still doing construction. So all of this, I'm still doing construction. I'm learning because it's like, I'm not dumb because I had to still work to provide and
money and buy the lens and stuff.
So weekends and stuff, I'm bam. And I was a foreman, so when I get off work, I'm there. I had my own car, I had my own house, I had everything. Like, so started doing that. Then I started traveling to like New York, being around other people. Met a guy named Jordan. Jordan, he's a model, very, very amazing model, very, very amazing model, bro. And we started working together. He taught me, like. He taught me without even teaching me how to pose model, how to do everything, because he was a model. I taught him how to use the camera, how to all of that. Went to New York because he was very good at what he does. I'm with him. Yeah, I'm moving to New York. I'm moving with you. That was my brain. Wherever you go, I'm going with you because that was my vision. But I know I had shit back here. Like I had a house. I just got a kid, like my daughter.
Pause.
I think I just had my daughter. You want to
check the battery now?
No, it's good. It's good. But I appreciate that, though. I give it like 10 more minutes.
You like 10 more?
Because I can look at it. It's yellow.
Okay.
So I just had my kid, and I left from dad to, it was like, do I stay down here or do I leave? So I went to New York, and everything blew up. That's when, like, I already had Pooch Studio. Pooch Studio was always my photography name when I even picked up a camera, but it was like Pooch Studio to the world. Like when I hit New York, everything changed for me. I was like, oh.
Well, yeah, you're in a bigger city, gosh. Way more opportunities.
It was crazy. It was different. It was new. It was, oh my goodness.
What was it? So when you got to New York, did you get like just flooded? Just with like, just hella people trying to get in contact with you, trying to get you set up, like want to work with you?
I was already known in the DC, Maryland area, but when I got to New York and I got exposed to like the models, model agency, like the studio, getting on the train and going to like, it was crazy. It was just crazy. workshop, studio. It was everything that you can probably think of. So in a day, I'm doing 5 things in a day. It was crazy. It was just me and the guy. We were just moving, pim, 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 pim.
Well, so pretty much you was pretty much outside from sun up to sundown.
Every day.
Every single day.
Every single day for 6 months. For 6 months, every single day I'm up. And then that time when I moved to New York, like a year prior before I moved, I'm just not getting into videography.
Okay.
So I had a kid. My kid is 7 years old, so I've been doing videos for 7 years. Photography for probably a year or 2. 6 years, yeah. 6 years, because my daughter started video. That's when I started doing video, and that's when I'm in. And since then, I've been just doing videos. I stopped taking photos because I felt like I hit my peak with construction-wise. When I know that I got where my dad was at. I hit my peak, so it was like I need to learn something else to keep going. I know how to take photos, my type of photos, so started learning videos. How can I make money with videos? Because I'm not making money in the fashion industry. I can shoot music videos. How much do I go for charging music videos? Oh, I was nervous. Somebody gave me a shot. I reached out to like 20 fucking artists. Only 2 people inboxed me. Rude Boy.
Shout out.
And what's it called? Don Screw is a Jamaican artist because I was Jamaican. So
okay.
I needed both world. So my audience was African, Jamaican, and American. So I needed to be able to relate to both because I'm Jamaican American. Like my people will call me Jamaican American, and you guys will call me, oh, he's Jamaican, or oh, he's American. Oh, you're Americanized now.
I think we just say, well, I can't speak to everybody, but I think overall they would just say either Jamaican or you're American.
Yeah. So
that's it. I never heard Jamaican American. Yeah, I'm Jamaican American. I never heard of that before.
Yeah.
That could be some new shit.
No,
could be some new shit.
It is. It probably is.
Just saying.
But that's how it started, and then my video went from shooting music video to I'm getting paid for it. Like it just went crazy. I don't know how to explain it. I just started. I'm a person. I'm eager to learn. So, like, if somebody tell me I can't do something, I'm gonna prove to you that I can do it. Nobody never told me I couldn't do photography. I told myself I couldn't do photography. So now, I'm battling trying to prove myself that I can do it. Like everything else that somebody have told me that, oh, you don't know how to tie your shoes, I proved them wrong. Oh, you don't know how to do this, I proved them wrong. Oh, you don't know how to, I proved them wrong. Until I got to where I'm at right now. I'm trying to prove myself wrong, and that is fucking hard.
Well, you see, that's actually funny you said that, because actually I wanted to dive into that part anyway. I wanted to dive into the Poochster's mind real quick, okay? I want to dive into what is stopping Pooch. What does he feel like he's holding himself, like, from?
I think I'm holding myself from a lot of shit, a ton of shit. But I feel like, well, I don't know what is stopping. If I tell you right now, I'd be lying. I don't know. But the brain is crazy up there. Like, other than this being up here. Like, I wish I can tell them a little bit where about the fuck is that right.
I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah,
you can tell it, because
but the brain is crazy.
This is a platform where we can do anything you want.
It's crazy. It's like I think completely different from like most human beings. So.
And why you feel like you're completely different? What makes you feel like you're completely different from any other human being?
The moment I open my eyes, I'm ready to go. Like, I'm not the person that open my eyes and I'm just gonna sit there and I'm gonna scroll a little bit. I'm just gonna sit in my bed and I'm just gonna wait. I can't.
So you take action. So
literally, I open my. Alright, bathroom. I'm ready. Like, I'm ready. I'm downstairs. I'm making coffee. I'm moving around now. Now I'm moving around. Now my girl's like, shh. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm up. So now, because I have a girl and I have kids, I can't be how I want to be. So now I'm more selective. So it went from me getting up. I still get up. It's just I don't want anybody to say anything to me. You know what I'm saying? But still the same thing. But I just get in action as soon as I open my eyes. I don't know, and then I go until my battery dies. And my battery dies when my eyes close. My girl know a lot. Like she'll see me. She'll know like, yeah, you're gonna crash in a couple minutes, huh? I'm like, get into bed. I'm like, I'm good.
You already what?
Wake up in the morning. I got a video on my phone. I'm like,
oh, she recording you on your sleep?
Like, cause I'd be like, no, I don't. I'm up. No, yes. But I just go until I can't go anymore. So I do as much as I can in the day. Like I've been around a lot of people. I know it's like, but my brain just was. That's why I'm just different from a lot of people. My girl don't move like how I move. She don't move. She don't operate like I'm the opposite of her. She's calm. She's relaxed. She's quiet. I don't know how to stay in one place.
Do you feel like that a part of that reason too why you do that is you probably has something to do with maybe probably like a past experience or experiences that you have probably developed or like, not developed, but at least came up, like dealt with growing up at all, you think?
I would say, like, honestly, never thought about it. Never thought about that. But I would say it's the being in my country, how my country operates, to come into America and seeing how it's a very big culture different. Very big. So the culture different kind of like my eyes is like, what the? I never want to get on a plane. Never want to get on a plane.
Why?
I never want to come to America. I love you, Dad. I never want to be around my dad because I didn't know who he was. I'm a mama's boy. I talk to my mom like I'll be with my mom hours at a time. There's certain time I'm around you, my headphones in, I'm on the phone with my mom. My mom is my person. So when I got up to go to that gate, like the person came and like, you know, when if you have a kid and you send your kid somewhere, you can pay $150 for somebody to like pick them up and take them from this stage to the next stage, wait until the flight is ready, put them on the flight to somebody else, get to the other state, they pick that person up, wait for you to come as the dad and be like, hey, here's your kid, checked out, all right, good, he's safe. So now both parents know that you just have to pay a little bit more. So when they said you have to go with him, I went with him and like, oh, like we're gonna go through that gate where I see everybody's going through. Oh no, I started crying from leaving my mom's arm to get into America to my dad. Kid you not, ask my brother.
That's a lot of tears.
I was just crying. Because now I'm understanding what's going on. I remember I told you I didn't know what was going on. They told me, yo, get up, you gotta go.
Right.
Got up and started going. It was like, what the fuck? I'm right. Seeing the airplane, it was like, oh yeah, who's leaving? Got on the airplane, started crying. Oh, let me show her the pilot cockpit. Oh, I'm crying. Don't care nothing about that. Where is my mother? That was like, where's my mother? But that was my culture shock. That's why the way I moved to where I moved is because of, I would say trauma. People say traumas in America, but that like going through everything I go through, I just feel like I don't feel like I'm overworking myself or doing anything crazy, but it's just like, I don't think, like I have friends that passed away, friends that I'm next to that doesn't make it. I had the opportunity to leave a community to come to a city. Whoa, this is crazy. I need to utilize it. So that's my thing. Like, I don't know, maybe 5 years from now we might sit down again and, you know, I might come up with something similar to it, but a little bit more deeper. But I feel like it's kind of like that, like, oh my gosh, like I have an opportunity that people in my country don't have the opportunity. I need to utilize the opportunity to become something.
I can respect that.
Yeah, but it might be even different, like I said, like, but, and then my mom is back in my country, so it's just like, I need to figure out how to make my mom proud. Because she didn't want me to leave construction, because I was taking care of my mom. I was giving her money every single week because I was making money. So I was taking care of my mom, building her house up, fixing her like places. Told her, yo, I can't do this no more. I can't focus. Oh my gosh, don't quit. How am I gonna survive? I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. And she trusts me, and then now I figured it out. I'm able to tell whatever I was taking care of my mom, now I'm able to do the same thing now.
That's good. With your mom, right? So I can understand completely. I can understand exactly where you're coming from when it comes to all of that, right? Would you? So now that you explained it, though, I can, at least from my perspective, how I see it is that you have this thing of that. I feel like you have a lot of weight that you kind of like feel like you have to take a lot of responsibility for. That's on your shoulders.
But I like it. Because if I didn't have a lot of weight, I wouldn't be who I am.
Right.
Like whatever you're gonna, if I didn't have what you're about to say, like the weight, the pressure, I wouldn't be who I am.
Do you feel like that's the only way, kind of like how you can keep going?
I don't want that to be the reason why I keep going.
Have you had thoughts about that though?
Absolutely.
Okay. Got you. And I've at least I guess it's kind of like too how can you reformat it in your head to where like it doesn't at least feel that way, right? So,
and I said that will probably do with time.
True.
Yeah, like
true.
Time, people like time and wisdom, like I think that would do it. But as of right now, my brain is like, that's it. Like
you got like a million things going on.
Yeah, like I gotta
do this, gotta make sure she's good.
Gotta make sure my girl's good, gotta make sure my daughter get on the bus at 7 o'clock, gotta pick her up at 3 o'clock, gotta make sure she's picked up, gotta make sure I get money, gotta make sure my mom is good in Jamaica, is my brother good in Jamaica, where's my brother at? Is he riding the bike too fast? Something going on. Am I gonna still cool. I got my dad in New York, I got a bunch of shit. Sister in Florida.
Do you do anything to kind of like what is like something you do then to like kind of like calm yourself or to like kind of, I guess, a debrief if you ever feel like a little
workout? Like my main thing is workout, and yeah, I work out. The other things that I do.
Yeah,
I work out. That helped 40%. Like, because I have to slow down and I got to push and use my mental. So my brain is not. It's much more slower, much more controllable.
During that times, I can feel you on that. Okay, so pretty much you get into videography. You're doing it now. You're doing some photography as well and everything.
Doing videography, but now I'm adding what I stopped.
The photography.
I'm putting both of those now together to see. Got you.
So for those out there, let's say somebody's watching this, right? Mm-hmm. And let's say they want to get into doing videography and photography. What would be like some beginner tips that you will offer them?
Let's shoot. Pick up the camera and shoot. Like, y'all see this plant right here on the decks. Shoot this plant 5 different ways. If you can shoot this plant 5 different ways, you're good. Like I said, the reason why my brain is different, because I go into rooms and I'm looking at how can I be able to shoot. A regular person going to the room and looking down as in like, wow, this look cool, or oh, okay, cool, or somebody don't pay attention. But how can you shoot this in 5 different ways?
Okay. So you just proved it saying like, hey, because one of the most important things about becoming a videographer, photographer is you gotta learn how to think outside the box and think of multiple different ways how to elevate something.
Like, pick up your camera and press record. That's the first thing I would tell somebody. And then the second tip is pick up your camera, press record, and shoot that 5 different ways. Shoot it in the morning time, shoot it outside, shoot it at nighttime, and you're gonna see the photos are gonna be different every single time, or the video is gonna be different every time.
Because okay. So what about lighting? Because I know how important you told me all the time. Lighting is
important, but if you're just starting out, you're gonna overcomplicate your brain with so much thing to do. So if you just focus on just one thing for 1 week straight or 2 weeks straight until you're gonna feel it, I might be okay. Test yourself a little bit. Let me test myself and see if I can do it without the notes or without this. Oh, I fucked up a little bit. All right, cool. But I did it though. The next time you do it, I promise you're gonna you should
in theory.
Yeah, you should get it or catch it. But just shoot like a lot of people on the internet be like, oh, just shoot. They're absolutely right, but bro, shoot this 5 different times.
Okay. And what about then in terms of if they were so like, you know, overthinking it, and let's say they weren't sure what camera?
Your phone.
And why would you say that they could use their phone?
Because everybody can afford a phone. We look at phone as in like, we have to have it, right?
Right.
I look at my camera, I need to have this. I have to have my camera on me 24/7. You have your phone on you. For you to go from spending $1,000 on the phone that you can text, you can call, you can do everything on that phone, correct?
Correct.
You go pick up a camera and the only thing I can do is just shoot. Your brain is like, why would I spend this money? My brain is like, well, the specs on this one, well, I might need to get this specs over here. Let me compare the camera. I think I'm gonna go with this camera. Your brain is like, what the fuck am I spending $1,000? I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about which one needs to have a better spec.
Which one have a better spec?
I would just like that. Okay, that's how my brain. Other than you would be like, then you're gonna ask me. Then that's where the question comes like, yo, Pooch, which camera you think I should get for like me being a beginner? I can be able to tell you that because I've played around with every camera and the settings and I know. So it's like, I can be able to, but your phone. Like the question to your phone.
Okay.
They got 4K. They got 1080. Once you're able to shoot with your phone and understanding it, get some lights. You got some little mini lights, some little small lights, and now you're still using your camera. You're not going to go invest thousands of dollars into the equipment that you see right here. Once you shoot and you understand your shoot and you like what you see, and you can't shoot because you want it to look like my shit. You want it to look like your stuff. Like you can use mine as a reference. Like I shoot like this guy named Creative Ryan. I like his work, and Peter McCannon. I like how he takes his photos. I like how he does his videos uncut, but I still use my poochness to make it a Creative Ryan Pooch Bowl, a Peter McCannon Pooch Bowl like photography. So you're gonna, that's with anybody. You see somebody that do podcasts, you might be like, oh, I want something to look like that person. We all take shit from other people. It's just
what kind of make it. You take different skills, but you want to make it your own.
Yeah.
What make it so that way the things at least you took away from all that, it makes sense to you.
And it's you're gonna feel it.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel like, all right, cool. This feel like me. Other than, dang, I feel like I'm doing what Devontae does. Then like some people just f that and then keep going. Other than, let me change it just a little bit. Like just fucking little lights. Like you see the little lights in the background.
Right.
Make a very big difference. Turning off the light make a very big difference. It's just little things. But I'm at the point to where I can make the lighting look and make the scene feel like how it's supposed to feel.
Agreed. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I get what you're saying. I get it. I'm just trying to make the audience.
And I hope they do understand like what I mean by that. Just shoot. Just pick up your camera and just shoot. That's all you got to worry about. Don't worry about the camera. Don't worry about photos or take videos. The lighting. You're gonna go crazy because you're gonna want everything to look like this.
Agreed. Because even like yesterday when I was with Coach T, shout out to her. Can't wait to have her on the show. We was at the my selfie museum. So like I was taking pictures on my phone when she was doing the interview and stuff with the boy Jeff, and also as well we did like one of the booths and took pictures. But like when he saw the pictures I was taking, because I used like the little ring light they have in there and then adjusted it and everything, he was like, yo, like this is crazy.
But he didn't thought of that until somebody else did it, and that what you just showed him, I promise you that's gonna stick with him, because in his head he took something from you. I like how he put the light in like this. So now every time he might take a photo or whatever the case might be, video, he's gonna try to have the light look like this because he knows I seen this quality like this. So it like
I even said too that like, yeah, you can grab a phone and take pictures all day, right? Now, not saying they're going to be great or horrible, but lighting does make a big difference, though, when it comes to that. It make it look like you got a professional, like, you know, $1,500, $2,000 camera.
What? Who took that?
Right? And it's like, it's like, that was like a simple iPhone and just the lighting and boom. But you will never know, though, unless you ask. And unless I decide to tell you. So, we're about to wrap this up, but I wanted to get into one more thing.
Talk to me.
So, right, when it comes to you trying to have a balance, I know your life is pretty chaotic, right? And you have,
but he doesn't even look chaotic, right?
It don't look chaotic.
Well, because you know me, like personally, like my day to day is like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like you got this going on. You got that going on.
Look, I've been thinking my life is chaotic until I met like the boss. It's like, what the fuck? How they like? I asking for this. Like, I'm like today. I'm like, how do you have time to like where is your time? Because he's always moving, bro. He's always on the call, everything. Well, one second, bro. I'm like. But go ahead,
it's like, dang, every single second there's got something else going on.
So I don't think my life, when I met him, I didn't think my life was busy until I'm like, what the? Oh, nah.
So, while your life being chaotic as it is, how do you try to find balance in that?
Shooting for RVA Fashion. So,
okay. Shout out to RVA Fashion.
That's it.
What else? I know you talked about, at least we had conversations. I know you talked about doing, at least selling a LUT. I know you said that. You talked about it.
Oh, yeah. So I'm working on that. I'm really working on that. But the only way that's going to work if I go outside and shoot in different time and different scenarios. So if I make this LUT, can this LUT work on nighttime, daytime, afternoon? And like, can it work similar to where I can tell people like, yo, I think you guys should buy this because this LUT works on all of these different scenes. So it takes time. So I got to go out and shoot. It's all about shooting content, shooting different stuff. That's why I'd be eager to shoot different stuff.
So that, okay, I got you.
So if I'm selling you something, you know that it works on all of these things that I'm like doing.
Okay. And what about was it? Oh, you had, what did you ever thought about making like a maybe like a ebook or anything like that? Probably pertaining to,
Where's the ebook?
You don't know what an ebook is?
I've heard it before.
So ebook is.
Y'all see how you looked at me like I was stupid?
We do this all the time. We do this all the time. Okay. So an ebook is like it's a digital product. So think of like, think of like a kid's book, for example.
Oh, so I'm just talking about video.
But it's digital.
So I'm talking about this thing that I know?
Yeah.
Oh, not yet. Absolutely not. Hell no. I need help.
You need help with that?
I'm definitely gonna need help.
Okay. I'll help you out with that.
What?
I'll help you out with that. What game plan?
Yeah,
what game plan, business strategy?
Like, now I know what you're talking about. Now, yeah, it's not a walk in the park.
Like, help me, please.
Yeah, please. I'm begging you.
All right. Well, Pooch, I appreciate you, bro. You're amazing. I appreciate you even coming on the show today.
I know, because you dragged... I'm not going to tell you what you did.
I dragged his ass.
Yeah, he did drag my ass.
I dragged his ass, yes.
He's been asking me for like three weeks to a month. I'm like, yeah, I got you. That video I keep postponing his ass, guy.
And also, he got a podcast too, just so y'all know.
Fire on the motherfucking mic.
No, you gotta look into your camera when you say.
Oh, sorry.
So look into your camera.
Fire on the mic, guys. Come on now.
Fire on the mic. What's fire on the mic about?
You guys come on there and you guys, experience it.
you see how mysterious this man is. He said, "No, you gotta find out."
Yeah, you gotta find out.
You gotta find out. Okay.
Great conversation. I love it. Thank you again for even having me here, bro.
Absolutely.
It's Sunday, so I'm pretty sure our schedule is busy, but we made it make time. We finished it.
Absolutely. And how would you say your experience is?
10 out of 10. If you guys are not sitting down with this man, then I don't need to know. You see, he's gonna get up on that skin and ask the question that need to be asked. It's his.
I'm just trying to get to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
Just the nitty
Yeah,
gritty.
don't hide it. Just lay it on.
Just put it right on.
Go on now.
Right on. But bruh, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Listen, if y'all like the episode today, make sure to like, subscribe, and make sure to go follow him at Pooch_Studios.
To the
Okay.
world, guys. For real.
To the motherfucking world. And also, if y'all want to get in contact about his services, DM him. He'll let y'all know what he got going on. And make sure to check out his work. He got some beautiful, beautiful work. Beautiful. I tell you, like, this man, honestly, he should be charging everybody at least about 3 bands. If you ask me. 3,000.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
We're working on it, but I'm just saying. But make sure to like, subscribe, make sure to leave a review on the video as well, because I promise you, I want to know y'all feedback. I want to know what y'all like, and also what y'all want to hear me talk about, because I definitely don't mind that. But thank y'all so much. Catch y'all on the next episode. Peace out.